Welcome back, everyone, to Pages with Sidra. Today we continue with solo leveling, Ragnarok Chapter 57, and things are about to get intense. Suho pushes past his limits, shadows awaken, and old memories return to haunt the battlefield. Let's dive straight into the story. The chapter begins with Hwang Dong-soo, his lips curling into a smug grin, teeth flashing as he speaks mockingly. What a pity. If your family had come first, I was going to put them through the same situation as me. So you've come now, sung Suho. Suho's sharp gaze locks onto him, and his thoughts immediately turn cold. This guy? He's an S-rank awakened. Hwang Dong-soo. His mind flashes back to a warning from the association's chairman. He remembers the serious tone as a photo was handed to him. He's the younger brother of Hwang Dong-suk, the mastermind behind the Jisan prison incident. Rumor has it Hwang Dong-soo orchestrated that entire chaos just to break his brother free. If that's true, then he may come after you, especially now that you're being hailed as a hero from the aftermath. The warning had been clear. Hwang Dong-soo is one of the strongest S-ranks in Korea. If you ever face him, don't fight. Run. Back in the present, Dong-soo's smile widens, full of arrogance. Suho finally speaks, his tone steady but edged with steel. Hwang Dong-soo. Did you come seeking revenge for your brother? What should I do then? Because I wasn't the one who killed him. The man who ended your brother's life was Kang Tae-sik. For the first time, Dong-soo's eyes flicker. His thoughts betray his surprise. What's with this kid? He even knows about Kang Tae-sik. Not many people should know that name. But Dong-soo quickly shakes it off, replying coldly. Doesn't matter. I didn't come here for revenge. I came because it annoys me that you ruined my plan. Suho's jaw tightens, teeth gritting as he answers firmly. Hopeless. Let's move somewhere else, Hwang Dong-soo. Almost instantly, a surge of crimson aura bursts out from Dong-soo, his mocking voice cutting through the air. Why should I do what you say? Suho's anger flares. With a sharp swing, he slams his fist into the wall beside him, shattering it with a thunderous crack. The impact triggers a loud alarm that begins blaring throughout the building. Without flinching, Suho speaks again, his voice cold and calculated. My uncle worries too much, you see. In less than 5 minutes, security firms and hunters will swarm this place. Still not going to leave. Dong-soo simply smirks, muttering with disdain. You brat. The scene cuts, and now the two stand inside a run-down, abandoned factory. A perfect place for a battle away from prying eyes. Face to face, the tension between them is suffocating. Dong-soo slowly begins walking forward, his aura oppressive, as he speaks with condescension. Not intimidated in front of me, huh? So it's true. You've reawakened. Tell me, have you even been officially given an S-rank rating yet? Suho stands his ground, his reply calm but direct. We won't know until it's remeasured. But before that, there's something I need to ask you. How did you get the star fragment? Dong-soo doesn't even flinch. With both hands casually shoved into his pockets, he chuckles, answering mockingly. What? Do you need an awakening drug or something? Those things are nearly impossible to get these days. And you think I'd just tell you? His tone is dripping with arrogance, his words sharp and dismissive. Suho narrows his eyes, his mind racing. You didn't get it from Iterim, did you? In response, Hwang Dong-soo slowly removes the glasses perched on his face. His lips twist into a mocking smirk as he taunts. Weaklings rely on that kind of drug. But you got lucky, reawakened to S-rank, and now you're all excited. His expression hardens, his tone sharp with menace. Since you don't know, I'll tell you something important. A massive surge of red aura explodes from his body, filling the factory with a suffocating heat and pressure. His voice booms with pride. Not all S-ranks are the same kind of S-rank. The weight of those words hangs in the air. Suho steadies his breathing, his thoughts burning with focus. He looks far stronger than Lee Min-sung, the one I fought before. In a way, this is my first true fight against an S-rank. I want to test myself. Without hesitation, Suho launches forward, fist pulled back, aiming a strike straight at Dong-soo. But with terrifying ease, Dong-soo stomps one leg onto the ground. The impact shakes the entire floor, ripping apart the concrete as a massive boulder erupts upward. It slams directly into Suho midair, sending him flying. Dong-soo sneers, his voice filled with contempt. You? A summoner type, trying to fight me hand-to-hand? Don't make me laugh. Bring it out, The black humanoid thing? Or whatever you're hiding? He doesn't wait. Dong-su rushes in, delivering a brutal punch. Suho's body whips through the air, crashing hard into the factory's side wall before dropping to the ground. Barely catching his breath, Suho looks up, only to see Dong-su already standing before him, his speed monstrous. With a vicious stomp, Dong-su tries to crush him underfoot, but Suho reacts in time, rolling out of the way. He counters with a sharp kick, his leg snapping upward and striking Dong-su across the face. The result? Nothing. Dong-su doesn't even flinch. Instead, he grins wider. That tickled. The next instant, Dong-su drives his fist into Suho again, sending him crashing into the wall like a rag doll. Then another punch. And another. The blows rained down mercilessly, as though Suho were nothing more than a punching bag. Dong-su laughs maniacally, his voice echoing through the factory. You really think you can beat me with raw power? Even if you used every ability you have, defeating me is impossible. Pinned down and battered, Suho struggles to shield himself. His thoughts churn. I can definitely feel the gap in power. But memories flash through his mind. His desperate battle against his other self, the overwhelming force he had faced back then. Compared to that moment, this pressure feels lighter. He clenches his fists, muttering aloud through gritted teeth. I don't feel that same overwhelming pressure I felt back then. Dong-su snarls, planting his foot hard onto Suho's left leg, pinning him in place. His fist draws back once more. You dare get distracted in front of me? The punch slams forward with monstrous force, hurling Suho across the factory. The wall explodes outward, rubble scattering as Suho is thrown outside, crashing into the wreckage. But even in his triumph, Dong-su freezes. He notices something. His own hand has been pierced by a dark weapon. Blood drips down his palm. This bastard, when did he pull out a weapon? Amidst the rubble of the collapsed building, a faint movement stirs. A familiar voice rises from the dust. Standing there is Baru, the loyal shadow ant, his tone laced with concern. Are you okay, young monarch? As Suho staggered back, he muttered under his breath, his tone heavy but calm. It seems fighting an enhancement-type S-rank without using any abilities is still tough. He straightened his posture, dust falling from his shoulders. Behind the thick cloud of dust, his voice carried through, steady and determined. Honestly, I wanted to invest all the save points directly into strength, but I've got another use for them. From here on, I'll go all out. With that declaration, Suho pushed through the wreckage. The collapsed building walls blasted apart in front of him, chunks of stone and steel scattering as he stepped out from the shadows. His footsteps echoed, slow and deliberate. Suho's eyes locked on his opponent. His lips curved into a fearless smile as he spoke again. Let's start round 2, Huang Dong-su. Suho's shadow armor began to materialize piece by piece. System windows appeared in the air one after another, glowing with faint blue light. Shadow item, Minotaur helm, creation rank, rare. Shadow item, Hera, creation rank, hero. Shadow item, Cockatrice pauldron, creation rank, rare. Shadow item, Crimson main armor, creation rank, rare. Shadow item, Lizardman boots, creation rank, rare. The armor fully assembled, covering his body in a menacing, otherworldly design. Then, another system window popped up, revealing his current status. Status window. Name, Sung Suho. Level, 58. Strength, 168, plus 24. Vitality, 94, plus 14. Agility, 101, plus 24. Intelligence, 97, plus 10. Perception, 84, plus 15. Suho clenched his fists, the aura of power radiating from him now overwhelming. He declared firmly, Now, I'll fight you with everything I've got. Across the battlefield, Huang Dong-su scoffed. He glared at Suho's new armor and spat in annoyance. You think piling on all that gear will let you beat me? But in the back of his mind, unease spread. His inner voice trembled as he thought. Where did those items even come from, all of a sudden? Then his eyes widened. A faint black ripple spread across Suho's shadowed armor. That ripple, it felt eerily familiar. Dong-su froze. A memory from a past life clawed its way back to him. He remembered man sitting at the top of a ruined building. The man's presence was suffocating. Sung Jinwoo. The Shadow Monarch. Jin Woo's voice echoed in Dong-su's memory, calm but terrifyingly sharp. Since you're consumed by greed, how about I call you Greed? Do you like it, Huang Dong-su? The memory shook him to his core. As the present snapped back, Dong-su's face twisted. His reflection showed his right side slowly warping, morphing into darkness. Half of his face had begun turning into a shadow, the same as when he once served as Greed, one of Jin Woo's shadow generals. And that wraps up today's part of Solo Leveling, Ragnarok. Suho's strength is rising, but shadows from the past won't let him rest. A big thank you to Member for joining in and supporting the channel. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pages with Sidra for more epic manhwa journeys. Until next time, stay tuned, and keep turning the pages.